I got an exclusive first look for you. Brand new plan, never been unveiled until today. Let's go check it out. So grateful to have you back on the channel today. Got an amazing tour for you and I'm so excited and I appreciate you taking the time. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is the first time this particular floor plan has ever been unveiled, built by Sitterle Homes. This is the Baton Rouge plan. Absolutely unbelievable. We are gonna be looking at this plan in today's video, and we're gonna be looking at all the different facets of this home, and I'll also explain to you some key changes that you can make, because Sitterle Homes, you gotta stay to the end of the video, Sitterle Homes does a phenomenal job of letting their customers customize and make the plan completely their own. So they listen to their customers and they really believe in allowing the customer to create so many different variations of the plan. So excited to show you this particular home and this plan right here. This right here is the Baton Rouge plan. This is 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bath, 3-car garage with a game room and a study and 36 square feet. You heard that right, 3,536 square feet. But the biggest part is the value that you get in this home. There is tremendous value. Take a look at this right here. Absolutely amazing. This particular plan has never been built by Sitterle Homes. This is the first plan. We are here in the colony in Bastrop, Texas, and I have the privilege to get an opportunity to show you this amazing home in this community. In this floor plan, you have 2 bedrooms down, 2 full bathrooms down, an office, an amazing area on both wings of the house where you have a mud area and an area where you can just have storage. Sitterle Homes does a phenomenal job of so much storage they provide in their heritage collection of homes. Upstairs, oh my goodness, you are gonna be so impressed. Upstairs, 2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, a game room that you got to see, and I'm gonna show you every aspect of this home. You're in for a great home tour. But as we know, everything always starts right here in the kitchen. Take a look at this kitchen. I'm gonna take a step back so I can show you every aspect of the ceiling treatment as soon as we get into this kitchen. You have these beautiful oak floors, that honeyweed cabinetry, and then this very unique hunter green, olive green, you'll have to tell me in the comments, type of kitchen island. It is a inventory home. This island can be oversized, can be waterfall. There's so many different things you can do, but this right here, easily 3 to 4 bar stools, not a problem. But it's just very, very beautiful in terms of how the cabinetry just flows with the backsplash. And as I get closer, you'll see the backsplash is all the way to the top on the center vent hood. Really, really pretty. One of the things that Sitterle Homes, they do many things, but one of the things that Sitterle Homes does that I'm always impressed with is the amount of detail they put in their kitchens and in bathrooms. They are a phenomenal builder that believes in quality and providing their customers with so much choice in design and customization. This plan, you're gonna see a tremendous amount of value, because I'll be very honest with you. When I point out all these key characteristics of this home and the price point, you're gonna be like, this is unbelievable, because this is a lot of value that you get. We are in a gated section in this community of the Driscoll and they're 80-foot lots, 135 to 140 feet deep. And you just have beautiful, epic views. Take a look at this right here. Just greenery where it's peace, serenity. Right now, obviously, we have some mounds, right? Things are, but in the background, you have to imagine with me, right? We have some beautiful trees. We are in Bastrop, Texas, where we have so many beautiful pine trees, and just, when I think of Bastrop, I always think of just the immense amount of just greenery in this area. Lost pines, all those kind of beautiful things. Take a look at this family room. I know I skipped over the dining area. I promise you I'll go right back, but take a look at this dining area, this living area, excuse me. Just beautiful ceiling treatments. I love all the usage of can lights in this floor plan, the way they've done everything. This is an inventory home, but this is the level of how Sitterle Homes appoints their inventory homes. This is really, really phenomenal. And just take a look at the detail. I know on a warm Texas day, I got the fireplace going, but I wanted you to be able to see it. But you have an electric starter gas fireplace. And I love that they always do this. A receptacle up top with conduit that you can fish from there to right here, thus giving you the option of where you'd like to hang your TV. If you want to hang your TV above the mantel, if you don't want to creak your neck based on how you orient your furniture, then obviously you have a dedicated space right here where you can put your furniture and you can have your TV. And then you can orient your couch because you have a dedicated receptacle right here in the beautiful white oak flooring where you can have an area for a lamp. So they think about so many things that honestly, a lot of people nickel and dime, in my opinion, and they charge for, but not Sitterle Homes. They do a phenomenal job of providing so much value. And since I've been bouncing around a little bit, I apologize. Wanted to show you everything. We have KitchenAid appliances, 36-inch, very nice, with a lip, range, gas range, double ovens, Whirlpool on this side, but KitchenAid on the dishwasher and range. And then take a look at this pantry. We have a really nice, good-sized pantry where we could even have additional shelves if we'd like. But I love it when I see good-sized pantries because honestly, this becomes an afterthought. And so many of my clients are like, hey, Abbi, if we don't have a good pantry, then you know what? We'll just skip over that house. And one of the things that one of my clients did in a Sitterle home that they built is having what they call a Costco door. And what I loved about having that Costco door was in that particular plan, it was called the Midland plan. They have the pantry that's adjacent to the garage wall. So they were able to put a small Costco door. And so as you unload your groceries, you're able to easily, you don't have to lug it all the way around on a 4,300 square foot home. In that particular example, they were able to put everything in there. So just one of the many, many, many things that Sitterle Homes does for their customers is creating solutions to problems, solutions to challenges. These are beautiful pendant lights here. But this dining area, what I love about it is we're not configured by, oh, it has to be a certain size. It has to be a certain kind of table. This is an immense amount of space in this dining area. I hope I can do it justice here on the camera. But this right here is an awesome dining area because you have so much space to put any orientation of dining table you would like. So I love that about this floor plan. This Baton Rouge floor plan just feels so much larger than it is. And so many Sitterle homes, they do this, where you have a grand entrance and you have beautiful transom windows like you see above our 8-foot iron door, a San Marcos iron door. These are some of the nicest in the market. These are very, very beautiful doors, very heavy, and they last a lifetime. Very, very nice. To the right here, you have your study. And this is a really, really nice size study. Just the sheer width of this room and this space. I have had some studies lately here on the channel where I've been scratching my head that I'm like, how can this be a pocket office or a small office? This is a beautiful size study. Here they already have done many things for us where we have 2 Cat 5e drops, RG6, so any type of connectivity you would like, you have that option. And one of the things I'd like to mention from a customization standpoint is within the office. I was gonna mention it later in the video. While we're here, I'll just mention it now. You can have a dedicated door. You know how we had, when we walked in, we were walked in through the courtyard. You can have a dedicated door, okay? This would shift, so that way no one would enter your house. If you work from home and you conduct business from home, you have that ability and customization in this floor plan of the Baton Rouge, where you can have your own office, if you will. If you have clients that come in for home visits, you can do that. So that's very, very neat. And it's just a customization that they do within this courtyard, which I'll show you again at the end of the video. I'll go out there. Moving along, on this wing of the building, right underneath this staircase, but take a look at this open to below. It's almost like another foyer, if you will. It's a very unique floor plan because you walk in, you're greeted by what we call the gallery, and then you come into your family room, but then you're open to below right here. It's very, very beautiful. Underneath the staircase, as I mentioned earlier, tons of storage. Sitterle Homes does a phenomenal job providing their customers with so much storage. Speaking of storage, take a look at this. Straight ahead is the 2-car garage bay. How many builders have you seen do something like this? Where you have all this cabinetry, you have counter space. This can be a catch-all, a mud area, and I haven't even showed you the mud area. The mud area is in another part of the house. So these are the kind of details that I always am impressed with Sitterle Homes. To the very left there is a coat closet, but this is your first bedroom downstairs. This is the secondary bedroom downstairs. And it is a really, really good size. I'm gonna take a couple steps back just so I can start from the beginning of the room so you get a really good idea on the size of this room. Easily, a queen size bed can fit in here, possibly a king, and still have ingress and egress to the ensuite bath to the left. But you have a really nice size closet. They do a phenomenal job of providing these type of great benefits in their homes. Sitterle Homes has been around for 60 years. They're based out of San Antonio, Texas, and they really, really focus on high-end design and amazing quality. They're one of the only builders I know that offer spray foam insulation standard on all exterior walls. A lot of other builders, it's an upgrade, it's a charge. I love the tile all the way to the ceiling that we've seen in this particular ensuite bath. Has a mud set, 12 by 24, frameless, and not full frameless, but semi-frameless enclosure. The sink right here, would have loved to see not an over, what we call, I'm losing my train of thought at the moment, but I would have liked to see an undermount sink there. But very pretty, nonetheless. Very nice. As we go down this hallway, you're gonna notice a powder room, utility room, and then the primary bedroom. And at the end of the video, I'll show you the covered patio. But to the left here, you have your utility area. And what I love about this utility area is we have a dedicated space right here as you come in for an additional fridge or anything else you'd like to have, you have a space for that. Would have loved to see an ice maker just to have that if we would like additional ice if we're entertaining, but I love the extra cabinetry. It kind of follows the same colors that I see in the kitchen. This is that same kind of dark green, olive green. You'll have to tell me in the comments. As I pan this way, you'll see this is our mud area. Really nice. One thing I'm seeing a lot of people do, a lot of options that my clients are doing when they're building from scratch is they're adding receptacles right here. I have 2 daughters and I know that it's so important because we are constantly having to charge laptops and computers all the time. So having a receptacle there in the mud area has provided so many vital things about clutter and space, because many times, literally the iPads and all those things are scattered everywhere. This is a very good sized garage. We got our irrigation and there's good length to this garage that I like. So that's really good, because some of these garages, you can't fit a large vehicle, a large truck. I don't think we could do too large of a truck there, but nonetheless, that's a really nice space. As we go down this hallway, you gotta stay tuned for that. I can't wait to show you that. First, I'm gonna show you a very beautiful powder room that has a very nice furniture style setup here with the cabinetry, the honey wheat, got a frame, matte black mirror, and very pretty light fixture here. Really, really nice. They've done an amazing job. Like I said, the way they appoint their homes is just so to the nines. It's really, I mean, that's all I can really tell you, you know? And this Baton Rouge plan, they've done a phenomenal job. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is your primary suite. I love that we have a picture window flanked by two operable windows to the left and right, but it emits so much natural light. In the Heritage Collection, this is all standard. 4 can lights, tray ceiling with a fan. This is all standard within this collection. This home can be built from scratch for $719,000 in this particular floor plan. But the way this home is, and just take a look at this backyard before, we're gonna go outside too, but just a really, really nice backyard. 80-foot wide lot, 135-foot deep. These are amazing lots in this section of the Driscolls. And I'm just very, very fortunate to have this opportunity to bring you this tour. In this primary bathroom, you're gonna notice 2 nice vanities. And in the center, we have our tub area here, obviously. Very nice. 12 by 24 tile right here on the floor. I'm gonna stand from the closet just so you get an idea of just how big of a space this is. This is a really nice primary bath. One thing I would have loved to see, I'm very honest and transparent here on the channel, I would have loved to see the shower a little bit larger. As we get closer, I'll show you right now. But this is such a beautiful, large footprint. I just felt like the shower would have been a great move to have that a little bit larger. Love the transom window on top of the lavatory. Great functional space within the quartz, the undermount sink. It's very, very nice. But right here, this is where we have our primary bath shower. Frameless glass enclosure, kind of that penny tile mud set. Really nice niche, really good size. But this is the entire size of this shower. And I love that we have tile all the way to the top. We have a rain shower head and we have a shower head on the shower wall. Very nice to have both these. A lot of builders are doing all these kind of things a la carte, but we have a bench seat as well, but this is the entire space of the shower. So I want to make sure I show you all these good things. As we go down this hallway, now I'm going to take you upstairs to show you. It is amazing up there. Really good size. This home just feels so much larger than the space that it is. This Baton Rouge plan. 2 bedrooms, 2 full baths upstairs, almost a small little landing area that you can use creatively. But as we know, we always have tons of storage in a Sitterle house. I'm gonna take a couple steps back just so I can kind of really show you as you come up off the landing. Take a look at this. On the other side of the stair rail, it's a great place for a little, small nook, if you will, or a piece of furniture that won't intrude over that beautiful window. But it's nice to have that. And then you have a really nice space right here for storage. And as we go down this hallway, take a look at this, the size of these rooms. This is the size of a standard secondary room in this plan right here. I mean, this is something amazing. Before we do that, I just caught this at the corner of my eye, but I just wanted to show you the detail from up here, the vantage point. Before we walk into that room, take a look at this right here. Isn't that beautiful? This way you get a really good idea of that gallery and then into the office. Really, really pretty. Now, as I mentioned, you can make that customized change to not have people come into your home if you conduct work from home. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. But take a look at this secondary bedroom. Such a nice bedroom up here, and this room has an ensuite bath. It's so beautiful. And you know, a lot of homes that are built to this level of this stature don't have ceilings like this high on the second floor. There's a big cost in doing so. And I'm very impressed that Sitterle Homes has done a phenomenal job building these homes and this plan, because this is a very unique plan. I've seen so many Sitterle Homes and so many of their two-story plans, like the Castile plan that I could link at the bottom of the description of this video. A lot of I've had clients that have built the Castile plan, beautiful 3,000 square foot home. But this home being 500 square feet larger, it feels even larger than that 500 square feet, to be honest with you. This is the ensuite bath. As soon as we come in, really good sized restroom. Once again, like the bathroom downstairs, would have loved to see an undermount sink, but nonetheless, very pretty. They've done so many upgrades in this home, you'll be very impressed that when I tell you that this home is only $30,000 currently right now above the base price. So if you build it from scratch, $719 to build it any of the lots you'd like to have in this section, you can build it for $719, then go to Design Center. This home right now, $749,000 as is. So this is a phenomenal floor plan. I'd love to show you everything about this. This is really, really great floor plan. To the left, I'm gonna show you that. We have another bedroom over here, and then I'll show you the secondary bath. This would be your main hall bath, if you will, on the second floor. So really good sized room here. As you come into this restroom, similar to the size where we just left, but this one's even a little bit larger. We have a transom window on this exterior wall, tile all the way to the top, 12 by 24, really nice. The vanity, same as we just saw in the other restroom. And then because there's no linen within the restroom, these are the kind of details that Sitterle Homes does. You have beautiful cabinetry right here, and it's deep. Let me open it for you, just so you get an idea how deep these cabinets are. All the way down. So it's very, very nice. They just do so many things right that I'm just always so impressed with a Sitterle Home. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is an amazing space. This, you know, to have high ceilings and then to have stairs upon stairs, that's the only way you can do this, to then build this space up, because that's what gives the height in the family room. But take a look at this game room. I'm gonna take a step down here just so I can pan left to right, just so I can get all of it on camera, because it is huge. This is an amazing game room. Love this. Love that we have 4 can lights. We have a fan out here. This is phenomenal. Love all the windows. This is so beautiful. The vantage point from up here. What a beautiful Texas day. So such a nice game room in this Baton Rouge plan. Would love to know what you think about this. And one of the things I always like showing is, you know, what makes a Sitterle home. As I mentioned earlier, standard, they do the spray foam insulation. Take a look at this right here. All the ductwork, okay? All the ductwork that you have, you see all the spray foam insulation. That goes, this is so much better than even radiant barrier, which was many of the things that many builders would choose. But having this spray foam insulation, you know, you can only imagine July, August. This keeps the home so much cooler. And let's be honest, it's only getting hotter, right? So it's one of those things where you want to be prepared, and when you're spending this kind of money on your forever home, you want to make sure you're putting it in the right spots. So they do just a phenomenal job, but this is a standard. And this is only within the last 24 months, this became a standard in all their homes. No other builder I've seen in the Austin Metro has that, or can say that. I love these beautiful large picture windows with the transom windows right on top. Absolutely phenomenal. I've made you wait long enough. Let's go out here to our beautiful covered patio. Take a look at this. Just like you saw in the front of the house, how we have that not stained concrete, but salt finish concrete. Very pretty. In the Heritage Collection, it's standard to have a tongue and groove ceiling. We're blocked and wired for a fan in that center can light, but you got 4 can lights. You got RG6 out here, already done for us, and we have a beautiful receptacle straight ahead if you want to hang a TV while you're watching the ball game, cooking. And you got a gas bib stub out, if you will, and this is just so beautiful right here. Absolutely amazing. What a day. All I'm hearing is just birds chirping. I've seen a bunny rabbit here earlier. This is just absolutely stunning. This right here, when I think of, hey, can I still be close to everything in Austin? Okay. 20 minutes away from Tesla headquarters, 25 minutes away from the Austin airport, 40 minutes to Austin downtown. I mean, this is what Bastrop gives you from the standpoint of you're able to have a chance to escape the hustle and bustle, if you will, and have a brand new forever home and still be close to everything. So that right there is amazing. If you have any questions at all about this brand new Baton Rouge plan built by Sitterle Homes, please feel free to reach out to me. Would love to help you and would love to share everything I know about Sitterle Homes. Also, love to share with you my personal experience with my clients who have built with Sitterle Homes and have purchased Sitterle Homes in the past. This right here, this Baton Rouge plan, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bath, 3-car garage with a study, with an enormous game room you just saw. 3,536 square feet. $749,000 for this home. It's an incredible amount of value in this home on an 80-foot wide lot with 135, somewhere between there in terms of depth. I want to thank you so much for watching the video and staying with me. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to bringing you the next video here on the channel. Thank you so much. I hope this provided value.